Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a core workout with you guys. It's a little bit of yoga, a lot of core, and I'm going to be using a prop today. So I'm going to be using a pillow. If you want something a little bit more advanced and you have a yoga block at your house and you want to use that instead of a pillow, that's going to be a little bit more challenging. If you don't want to use anything just because you're not ready for that yet, that's fine too. You need a mat and some water and then your prop if you want one, like a pillow or a yoga block. And let's get started. Okay, so for this one, all you need is a pillow. I have my pillow right here. We're not going to use it just yet. So I'm going to just put it at the top of my mat, and then I would like for you to flip over onto your backs, keep your knees bent, and roll all the way flat. Keep your hands down by your sides, knees about hip width apart. And from here, we're just going to do a little bit of isolations in our back and in our core. So I'm going to move this arm for right now so you can see my back, but you keep your hands down by your side. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to inhale and arch the lower back. So you're making like a little bridge in between your back and the mat. My hips are still down and my shoulder blades are still down. So I inhale and then exhale. Press the lower back down, okay? Inhale, exhale. You may even tuck your hips so much that your hips start to lift off of the mat. Inhale. Fill your belly up like a balloon, and then exhale. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, take your hands behind your head. We're going to add a crunch to this. So inhale, arch. Exhale. Press and crunch. You're going to keep your chin lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to pull in the back of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Take it nice and slow with your breath. We're just warming up your core. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Start to pull your knees in towards your chest. Rock forward and back until you come up to a seated position. Cross your legs, shift forward, coming all the way up onto your hands and knees. Okay, so from here we're going to press into our plank position, our high plank position. Okay, so making sure that we're not dropping down like this. You want to keep your hips tucked under, pulling the belly button in towards your spine. Your wrists and your shoulders make a straight line, so they're stacked over each other. And my feet are a little less than hip width apart. Okay, so I'm going to hold here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. And I'm pressing the mat away with my hands. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to lift my hips up towards the sky, pressing my heels down, down dog. Inhale, and then exhale. Round through the spine and shift forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And hold here, high plank. If you want to challenge yourself, lift a leg, hold. We're breathing. Other side if you lifted, otherwise continue to hold. Making sure that you're stacked over your wrists and breathe. And release. Shift your left hand to the center of your body. Open up into your side plank. Hold here. If you need to take a knee down, take a knee down. Make sure you have a nice long line right here. We're going to lift the hips for 8, 7, 6, shoulder and wrist stacked, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug yourself and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of these, 9, 10. Good, come back down. Hold that high plank. You hold it. I'm gonna flip around so you're not looking at my tush. On the other side. All right, you're gonna shift the right hand to the center of your body. Open up to your side plank here. Lifting the hips high. If you need to take that knee down, take the knee down and let's lift our hips. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug yourself and up. 2, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And lower the knees. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Take a second. Great job. Roll through the spine and let's flip over onto our backs. Okay, so we'll need our pillows soon, but not just yet. You're gonna roll all the way flat. And we're gonna open our knees into a supine butterfly. So bottoms of the feet together, legs open up. Take the hands behind the head. Now, if you feel like you pull on your neck too much, sometimes I recommend extending the arms straight out, not rolling in like this with the shoulders, and lifting straight up here. So if you feel like that helps you with the neck situation, then do that. But I like to take my hands here and kind of support myself, and then I want to keep the L in between my chin and my chest. And I always tell my students, try not to squish it. Like you have an orange in between your chin and your chest, you don't squish it. So keep it lifted, and we're gonna just take our shoulder blades up off of the floor and come back down. This keeps us out of our hip flexors, keeping in this position. And we're doing 16. Ready? Here you go. Lift up. I like to exhale as I come up. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Pull the knees in so that the feet are flat. Same series, but the feet are flat. Ready? Here you go. Lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Pull the knees up, making sure that the lower back is pressed down. So your hips should tuck underneath, and then our knees and our hips should be in line with each other. Okay, so either you can take the hands down by the mat, down here to support yourself, or if you want to challenge yourself every time you do this next series, you can lift as we extend. So we're going to take our right leg first, and it's going to extend straight up. This was an extend straight out, and then you're going to pull it back in. Okay, so we're going to do 16 on the right. Okay, so hands behind the head if you want to advance the move, and then every time you extend, you'd crunch. Okay, but that's totally up to you. Ready? Here you go. Lift up, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more on this side. 8, 7. Remember, you can always be here. 6. You're still working those lower abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take a second. Don't let your legs drop just yet. Keep your hips tucked under so your lower back is pressed down. Hands behind the head. Get ready. Other side. Here you go. Lift. 1. And 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 8. 7. You can always take the hands down if you need to, the head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, good job. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Do not grab the front of the knees. Either grab the shins or behind. Whew, take a second, and I like to roll on my ankles a little bit because I keep my toes pointed, and then I'm gonna find my pillow the laziest way possible, and then if you want to grab yours, grab yours. Okay, mine's kind of big, but if you have a smaller one, I recommend using a smaller one because mine's kind of big, but I'm gonna squeeze it in between my feet. Now, if you have like a yoga block or something that you want to use instead, that's gonna be a little bit harder probably, unless it's like a light foam one. I have cork ones, which are heavy, but you can always do this using that. So I take my pillow, make sure my knees are in line with my hips, and I'm going to tap my pillow to the floor, the mat, and then extend and bend. So tap and up, extend and bend. Tap, lift, extend, bend. You can always add a crunch here as you extend the legs to advance it, if that's for you. Tap and lift. Keep that lower back pressing down. Tap and lift. Crunch. Tap and up. Keep breathing. I hope you feel this. My goodness. Definitely feel my lower abs right now. Make sure you're breathing. It's hard to breathe and talk while you do this. Sometimes I forget, so make sure you do it. And when I forget, it's definitely harder. Tap and extend. One more. We're going to keep the extension. Extend. If you want to take the hands down and pulse, you're going to squeeze the pillow. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. You'll feel it in here and maybe even in the inner thighs a little bit. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You can do it. Breathe. Almost there. And slowly, slowly, slowly lower, lower, lower with the pillow. Lower, lower, lower. You can do it. Ooh. And release. Ah. Oh my goodness. Roll this up. Oh my goodness. All right, take the pillow away. Goodbye. Maybe you're mad at it now because that kind of sucked. Okay, last little series. We are gonna roll, pulling the knees in towards our chest first to tap, and then rolling all the way down. And then I'm gonna lower to come through my plow position and then come back down. So if you need to, you can always keep a bend to tap and then extend. And if you can't come all the way back in your plow, then you would bend here again. That's okay. Okay, so you use your best judgment for your body. Okay, pull the knees up. And here we go, shoot it up. And tap. And slowly roll it down. And lower, 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 lower. And lift. Try to use control and go slow. This is technically Pilates, but there's a lot of fusions between Pilates and yoga that maybe we didn't all realize, but there's a lot of things that are similar. So this is a Pilates move, but plow poses in it. So, you know, it can still count as yoga. Our yoga core. You want to think about slow and controlled when you do this, okay? And keeping your breathing long to help assist you. Ooh, I definitely am feeling these, that's for sure. Try to keep that lower back pressing down into the mat as you lower and lift the legs. As you start to get fatigued, that's the first thing that's going to want to happen. So if you need to bend the knees to prevent that from happening, so you would come here and then you would bend to tap to keep your lower back pressing down. That's okay. Woo. 2 more. Ooh, last one. Yay. Yay, last one. And lower. Bend those knees. Gently press your heels into the mat to lift your hips up. Ooh, stretch it out. It should feel really nice. If you would like to open your chest a little bit, take your hands, interlace them underneath your seat. Start to roll the shoulders underneath to lift your hips up even more. You can even raise up onto the balls of the feet. Whatever feels good. Ooh, feels good. Take the second for yourself. I definitely feel my core right now. Gently roll the shoulders out first. Lower the heels if they're not already, and then lower it down. And let's flip over onto our stomach. Take your hands underneath the shoulders and gently press up into Cobra. And then if this is too much for your back, Sphinx is always an option, which is here. When you press up into your Cobra, make sure your shoulders aren't here, okay? So press the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening the neck. And then I like to twist a little bit. Be mindful of how your back feels though. If it doesn't feel right to you to twist, just don't. And go ahead and sink the hips back, hips towards your heels, lengthening the arms. Child's pose. Now, if you have your legs underneath close together, you're going to feel in your back a lot. If you want to get more into the hips, take the knees out wide. to sink, drop down into the hips a little bit. So it's really your personal preference which one you feel is better for you. And come all the way up to all fours. Sit back onto your heels. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And namaste.